manifested. We learned how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buccaneers and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Storms are mine, but you know she living major. When you flying up, you say ain't no cages. Don't live what happened in days and stay in Vegas. One time we check the news, we make it pages.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll start on the ground with Brooks, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down. Larson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Up the middle with Brooks here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ready. Hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Larson. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Leggett, 78 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass.
Set. 19, Lion.
Throwing to start the drive. Larson. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Again, it's Johnson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
70 range. Hurt. Set, go.
Back to throw. Larson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw again. Complete. It's Johnson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll look to throw again. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Come 19.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Brooks, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
The Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Larson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The man in motion left here, Johnson. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Brooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Running the toss to Brooks here. Bulldozes past him. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now instead.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Brooks saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played.
Smash, smash. No, no.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. It was Jamel Dean who brought him down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. 93
yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Brooks. Shifts by him, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Here's Brooks. Oh, good move. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight. Riggs. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.